Alright, here I am, trying a new thing. Hopefully this video isn't complete trash pile. We'll see. So, I've been practicing all week at Brands Hatch, trying to get my lap times down. Really confident that I was going to get a really good result, and I ended up qualifying P12. So, I felt really good about that. Yeah, there's some fast guys in this split. I'm in split 2 of the rookie league right now, and this is about when I'm starting to poop myself because I've never raced online with people in Brands Hatch. In real life, when I watch the races that take place at Brands Hatch, it's a crapshoot. So I had absolutely no trust in anybody. Still getting used to the rolling starts too. I'm bad at keeping my speed once it tells us to stay like under 70. One of these days, I'm gonna get it. Okay, anyways, we're green and everybody is tightly packed. I'm just trying to play it safe. I turn my traction control up because I got cold tires. Dude beside me is real close. Watching ahead, just seeing when brake lights come on and cars start spinning around, that sort of stuff. And what do you know? Cars start spinning around. Right, turn 1, down. Just figured I'd let that guy through. No point in really fighting it out right now. So far it's been a pretty good start. This guy's duking it out. I really thought that McLaren was going to get absolutely spun. Both red Ferraris in this race caused some shit, I noticed. So I was on the lookout for both of them. Probably could have got the guy there, but I didn't have trust in my car's grip yet. So the tire pressures were still a bit cool. I'm like, I got 20 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Also, if you notice, I tried to get a view where you can kind of see my rear view camera, so at least now you know when somebody's behind me. Not just a bunch of weird cars zooming out of nowhere all of a sudden. Because there's a lot of moments where there's dudes were just right on my butt. So right now I'm just trying to like keep my nerves down, get into the groove. The first lap is just like, I always get like first lap jitters. Okay, there's somebody off. It's a tricky corner. And see you later. That's the other red Ferrari. We'll meet them later. I think that's the guy that originally qualified. I think he qualified in front of me, so we had a really close lap time. In fact, that might have been... There was one person and we actually had the exact same qualifying lap. Like, exactly. Could have been him. Alright, so let's see this. That guy behind me is coming up behind me pretty quick. Made a little mistake. Another mistake here. Not terrible, but not great. There's enough to ruin my exit. And I see this guy's definitely gonna bomb me. So I was like, well, you learn. Compromised his corner, trying to dive bomb me, and then I just took the corner like normal and see you later. Problem is, I know that whenever that sort of stuff happens, when you're playing against humans, they get frustrated usually. They're not too calm about it. And that's when I really start watching my rearview mirror. You can see he starts running wide on that corner, just trying to catch back up to me again. He says, oop, I gotta spin. See you later. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about somebody feels like they passed you and then they own that position and you should never be back in front of them again. And unfortunately, that's just not how it works out. So, but this guy's not slow. He's staying with me pretty good. I'm still not really... Never really did pull out some like really good laps this race, but it's relatively consistent at least. And at this point, I'm still like I'm getting the feel of the car. My setup's a little bit different. The temperatures were a bit different than what I was practicing on. Excuse me. Plus my nerves. I'm just like trying to focus on keeping my braking points and stuff, especially with this guy breathing down my neck. Alright, I think this is if you watch my rearview mirror, you see this guy's gaining on me. And if you listen, you hear him coming up behind me, and he tapped me. So I wasn't too happy about that, but it happens. He did actually apologize to me through the LFM chat afterwards, so I decided it was okay. It happens. I've done it to people, whatever. So at this point, now I'm in 18th place at the moment, if I recall, out of 22. And the car doesn't feel too damaged, which is good. So I'm just time to get my head down, try to get back as far as I can through the field. And we've got an incident. This guy, whew, we got people spinning everywhere. I swear that Merc was gonna rear end me. If he did, I'd cry probably. I'd probably cry. I know I'm faster than this Audi. One, he was already behind me before I got spun, and two, he was really slow in that corner, so I don't race too much here, so I'm not really sure the best places to pass. So it was just, this whole race was kind of a fun experiment, trying not to die and trying to find fun ways to pass people. Eventually I'm going to try to record one of these live. I just wasn't sure if I'd have more time or not today, so I didn't want to have accidental horrible performance issues and ruin my race. Alright, so basically at this point I've got nothing to lose. I'm getting in my groove. I'm just chasing these people. See, the Audi's already, I can tell the Audi's kind of pushing. He's making mistakes. Battery's still getting used to the Audi. She's a tricky car even after the aero fixes. Anyways, goodbye. Good choice in color though. Next up in front of us, we got a Porsche and a red Ferrari, which I may or may not have been involved in an incident with already. I can't remember. Basically, every time I saw a red Ferrari, like a deep red Ferrari in this race, I was like, "Is that the guy?" And I was just wary of them. I used to be really afraid in that corner, but I'm starting to get used to it, which is nice. It's actually very satisfying when you can just absolutely fly through there. It's a really fun track. It's like, it looks simple when you look at it on a piece of paper, but every single corner, it's very technical. They all have like a little weird quirk, like every single one. I can name a weird quirk about how you gotta take it or whatnot. Except for maybe this one. This one you just foot to the floor. Okay, so the guys in front of me are pretty similar pace, but I don't feel like they're out of my reach. And then there's that Aston Martin, which I don't know if it was involved in an incident or it was just slow. I know it's definitely easy to burn your tires up on this track if you're not careful. Which is one of the reasons I'm a bit slower is I try to save my tires a bit so that I have some half decent grip by the time I get to the end of the race. And hopefully I just cross my fingers that everybody else has ripped their tires up so I can catch up or put some funky moves on them. Alright, so obviously we're gaining on this push a bit. Ferrari's pulling away from him at the moment. So I'm just trying to, at this point, I'm just trying to stay with him and maybe put a little pressure on him so maybe he'll mess up. So I hit the brakes a little deep in that corner more than usual, just to sort of so he could see me peek up in his rearview mirror. Because you'd be surprised, maybe you wouldn't be surprised, but more often than not, unless you're racing with somebody who's been racing for thousands and thousands of hours with people, you can really like stress somebody out pretty easy. Also, I think because in rookie, it's you don't know who you're with. There's all levels of drivers, so like everybody gets rear-ended all the time, and it's just like PTSD. Yeah, so Porsche pushed a little too hard there, or took the corner wrong, and I just see you later. Free position. The more and more I race, it's starting to show me that literally just being consistent and trying not to cause any trouble, it really pays off. I think now I don't know, now I'm in like 14th or 15th place. No idea what lap we're on. Based on my fuel, we're just under halfway. So it's probably like lap 5 or 6. I feel like this Aston had like damage or like his front tires are cooked. I'm not sure. So he just caught up on him real quick. Like you see there, mistakes. Another easy position. I love seeing dust in front of me because that means that somebody maybe made a mistake. Yeah, that Ferrari just went loose there. So did I, but looks like he rode the inside curb and then slid to the outside of the corner. From what I've been reading, I haven't really experienced it because I haven't really used the car almost at all yet. But I hear a lot of people, because the Ferrari's so forgiving to drive, it's really easy to just absolutely destroy your tires in it and not realize you've done so until it's far too late. And I think that this guy has been doing that because if you notice a lot of this corner exits, his car's twitching or he's starting to go like a little wide. Still got decent pace, but like seems like he's having not the best time. So I'm just hoping that's either gonna end up in a mistake or it's just gonna slow him down. It's all about the pushing, push, push, push. Also, notice we're starting to catch up on another set of cars. There's a pink Merc and a Porsche having a little fight. Hopefully those guys keep fighting and sort of slows them down a bit, so us catch up. I really love it when other people are duking it out on track, because a lot of the time I can capitalize on it. Either I'll get a position out of it, or sometimes I can get both positions, because sometimes they'll take each other out, or they'll just do something really weird in a corner, like trying to defend or whatnot, and I'll be in the right spot to just like swoop on by. Now I can tell either this guy is maybe taking it a bit easy or stressed out or something. Oh, there we go. There's the Porsche. I don't know if he did that to himself or the Merc did it. Another position. Gained for free. Yeah, this Ferrari though, he keeps going wide, and if you watch on his corner exits, sliding rear a little bit more than I think he wants. Basically, I'm just trying to not kill my tires, but also keep the pressure on this guy now. So I feel like there's a chance. Yeah, see through that high-speed corner, he's like a lot slower. And he wasn't in the beginning of the race, and he's going wide right there, which makes me think that his tires are a little bit not great. I could be wrong though. It could just be the way he is, but see now I don't know what he's doing. He's like on the ass of this Merc, and he's like weaving back and forth, and I'm not sure why. Terrible idea. I don't know if he's trying to scare him or what. But anyways, if you notice, he did so much swooping back and forth, he ruined his braking zone, and I got to just take him on the downhill. And he tried to sneak by me right here. I saw him really close to my rearview mirror there. We're actually side by side right now, and then he had to back out because he was gonna go on a cross-country walk if he tried to stay where he was. Basically at this point I'm just trying to defend. I mean, like I'm trying to catch the Merc, but mostly I'm trying to defend this guy. He's still close to me, and he wasn't slow, but like I said, you see him going wide still on the corner. So I'm just trying to stay in his way. So he's trying to peek around here. Gets real close to me here. Almost rear-ended me. Which actually ruined his exit for the corner because he was so close to me. He had to wait for me to accelerate before he could accelerate. And then I rip away from him here. think he still catches back up to me again once more. Yeah, I messed up this corner. I went too deep into the marbles a bit. He doesn't get too close to me, but he's close enough to sort of pressure me a little bit. I'm not too worried about him, but I'm also kind of worried about him because that weaving he was doing before makes me kind of wary about what kind of driver he might be. So I'm not looking to get rear-ended a second time this close to the end of the race. And then right here, this is where I'm pretty sure. See, he was trying to gain on me there, but he just went wide into the grass. That's pretty much see you later, alligator. I can't remember, but I think at this point I am now in 10th place. There's only a lap or two left. It must be because I only have 5 liters of fuel. Up on a back marker. I wasn't sure at first what was going on. I was worried. I'm like, oh no, not on the last 2 corners. But he was nice. He got out of the way and he slowed down a bit. Props to that guy. And we are checkered flag, P10. So I gained 2 positions after being spun out and then climbing all the way back up. So I went from 12th to 10th to 18th, back to 10th. Not bad. Thank you and have a nice day.